What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with a weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. And if you guys would also like, feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life, man. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. And the first sign I saw was my bull gang. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. Hey everybody, happy Friday, guys. I hope you guys are looking towards a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I do want to apologize for yesterday. Yesterday I did not come out. I needed a day off. I needed to relax and to vibe and to chill. And also yesterday I ended up getting a haircut, so thank you guys for all those compliments that you guys are sending in so far. It's much appreciated. Let's go ahead and get into the weekend reading here today, and hopefully we have some fantastic messages coming through. All right, let's go ahead and get it cracking. So the first sign I saw was Taurus. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Hey, everybody. What do we got coming through for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, my bull gang. Let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Let's see what messages we got coming through for you. Hey-o. Taurus, your overall energy here this weekend is the Two of Cups in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy, Taurus, is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Four of Wands. And the outcome that's present, Taurus, here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Damn, guys, you got all reversals, or almost all reversals, coming out for this weekend. But let's take a deeper look at what we're seeing. So the overall energy, Two of Cups reverse and Three of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, I feel like you're giving up on a connection that you don't feel is thriving any longer. It almost feels to me that the person you're connecting with kind of sees it in a different light, but the way that you're seeing a relationship that you personally share with someone, you see it as declining. It kind of feels to me that you feel very distant and detached from someone, and that may possibly be because they might have distanced themselves and grown closer with somebody else. This is kind of the energy that I feel coming through. So keep in mind, my readings resonate to friends, family members, and lovers. This might not be a lover you're dealing with, but I do feel a third-party situation present. I feel like someone has grown distant from you, and they've grown closer and fonder to somebody else. And with all that being said, Taurus, I think you're done trying to keep somebody in your life and keep somebody's attention, because if they're fully going to invest themselves into someone else, then what is the point of trying to get someone here to stay? So as for the outcome that's present here, Taurus, we do have the Ten of Swords in reverse, and I feel like you're giving up on somebody ultimately. You feel like they have completely broken the connection that the two of you shared, and you feel like they're no longer cherishing you and valuing you. And it does feel to me that they may be cherishing and valuing somebody else, which I know is not one of the greatest feelings to feel. So I do apologize for my Tauruses that are currently dealing with this situation. But with all that being said, Taurus, I feel like you're done putting in the effort and you're done putting in the work. I think you're just acknowledging that if the universe is removing people from your life, it's for a reason, and it's for better people to step into your life moving forward. So I see you letting someone go here, whether it's a friend, whether it's a lover, whoever this is you're connecting with, you're just letting this person go, and you're letting them live the life that they need to live because you know that something better is on the way. So that's what I'm seeing here happening currently. You may be experiencing these energies moving into the weekend, and unfortunately, it does feel like a third-party situation here, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we started out with my Earth gang, so we're going to go Earth, Water, Fire, Air. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. No, yeah, the ring light's probably going to be super bright today. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys can't really see the cards because it's a little bit too bright. My ring light's been acting up a lot lately. Also, for some reason, now that we're moving into, well, now that we're in summertime, the sun stays out a lot longer, so I got to tweak the settings a little bit better so that it can work out, but let's keep it going, man, all right? So we started out with my Earth sign, so let's go down to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Pisces gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Pisces here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Thank you guys so much for all your beautiful compliments today. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you all so much. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we got going on with you, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is the Nine of Cups. Okay, you can be connecting with a water sign, a fellow Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is the Emperor. The person you're dealing with here is the Five of Wands. And the outcome that's present here, Pisces, is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Pisces, I think you're recognizing that you're only in control of your life and you're not in control of how other individuals react and respond towards you. Excuse me, and that's a very powerful and important statement to remember. We are only responsible for how we react and respond to certain situations, and we are only in control and responsible for ourselves. So the actions of others are not on us. The reactions of others are not on us, and it is not always our duty to be able to change somebody else because other people have to change who they are. So from what I'm feeling here happening so far, Pisces, I feel like someone's including a lot of shit into your life that you don't need. Someone in here is bringing some conflicting energies. We do have here the Five of Wands, okay? You may be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo, but it feels to me that someone you're connecting with here is bringing conflict into your life. This could be known as drama. This could be known as negativity. This could be known as somebody projecting their feelings and negativity onto you. But I feel like someone hasn't made your environment all that well, Pisces. I feel like someone kind of drags a lot of what's going on in their life and they kind of bring that all the way into yours. It feels like all the negativity that they have on their shoulders, they kind of loop into your life. And I feel like you're starting to recognize that you feel so much happier and so much lighter when you're focused and surrounded by people who are actually bringing in positive information and bringing in love and value into your relationships rather than somebody who's always got something negative to say. I feel like you're connecting with a negative Nancy, Pisces, and you're getting very tired of being around that very draining type of energy. So as for the outcome that's present here, we do have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And Pisces, I think you're starting to realize that maybe it's time to expand to a new type of group that provides an environment that's overall more positive and happy. I think you're tired of listening to somebody else's drama. I think you're tired of fixing other people's problems. I feel like you're in a space this weekend where you solely want to focus on being in a good emotional state, and you want to be surrounded by people who are going to provide that good emotional state for you as well. So I do feel like you're having second guesses on, you know, the type of friends you may be with currently or the type of people you may be surrounded with, considering the type of energy they bring into your life. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. You may be considering making new friends or possibly secluding yourself from a certain type of group due to the fact of the type of energy they bring into your life. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right? That's the energy of decision time, Pisces. Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Leo gang? What's happening? What's crackin', and what's poppin', baby? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for the Leo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Hey-o! For the 378 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Leo. Let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Leo. The overall energy for you guys here is the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, you can be connecting possibly with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You also may be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Leo, is the Nine of Swords. The person you're dealing with here is the Sun card, which is your card. And the outcome that's present here is the Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like some of you Leos are doing your best to be happy, but you kind of feel like you're reverting into a period of temporary depression, or you're going back to a period of being unhappy. Like some of you Leos feel like I've done so much work to be happy, but now I feel like none of that work's counted because I don't feel that great. Now keep in mind, man, this week has been a very weird week. We're also getting closer and closer to Mercury retrograde going direct. So there's a lot of energetic shifts that are happening currently for the collective in general, not necessarily just for Leo, but for all of us as a whole. So with the Six of Swords in reverse, paired with a Nine of Swords, if you feel like you're not in a very happy space, or if you feel like the energy lately has been weird, just note that that's been going on for nearly almost everybody. So don't feel too down on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be upset. And don't try to say that all the work you've put in to be happy was for nothing, because you can never go wrong with putting in lots of work to prioritize your own happiness. So taking a look at what I'm seeing so far, Leo, some of you guys may feel very unsuccessful. You may feel like you haven't got yourself to where you want to be, but it takes consistency. To become a happy person and to become a positive person, it takes consistency, work and effort that you have to keep going at, even when you don't want to go at it. So even when you're in a weird energy, or even when you're down, or even when you're not so happy, the more that you keep trying, the closer and closer you're going to get to where you need to be. So I think you guys needed a reminder here this weekend, and the reminder is that all the work you're putting in is valid. All the work you're putting in, Leo, is genuinely working for you. Even if you're having a moment this weekend where you don't feel super happy, even if you're having a moment this weekend where you feel a little bit down, don't throw away all the work you put in and all the effort you put in for your own happiness. Recognize that you're doing your best, and you're going to continue to do so. As for the outcome that's present here, it may be that Six of Wands in reverse, but remember, man, I don't think a lot of people recognize this. A lot of people always say that failure is an option, but nobody else really sees that success is an option as well. Success is just as much as an option as failure is. And I feel like we're always so focused on failing rather than the fact that we always have the potential to succeed. So Leo, for those of you that feel like you're failing at providing your own happiness, or you feel like you're failing at prioritizing your own happiness, you can never fail if you're continuously trying to get somewhere. Because eventually, with all the work you're putting in, you're going to get to where you need to go. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for the Libra gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 437 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. It's much appreciated. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang. Heyo. Thank you so much, Kamichi Bay, for the $1.99. Much appreciated. Love your vibes and happy late birthday. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, let's hit this last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening, baby? Libra, the overall energy for you guys here is the Ace of Swords. I like it, man. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy, Libra, is the Queen of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present here is the Three of Cups. So Libra, I kind of do feel like you're stepping into some truth, and I really feel like you're getting ready to cut some people out of your life here this weekend, especially the people who have been silent in your life. There is a big key about silence. People who haven't spoken up for you, people who haven't defended you, people who haven't shown their loyalty to you, or people who haven't showed their interest in you. There's been this theme of silence that kind of is floating all around your life. And I think you're getting tired of people being so silent. You know, individuals who say that they'll be there for you, or individuals who say that they care about you, but their actions continuously prove otherwise. I think you're getting to the point where you're tired of trying to look at the good aspects of everybody, and you are just seeing straight through the bullshit this weekend. You know, you're done trying to give people the benefit of the doubt, Libra. You're basically tapping into this energy of, for the people who treat me well, I will surround myself with the people who treat me well. But for the individuals that never live up to their actions, for the individuals that talk the talk but don't walk the walk, those are people you don't want to be surrounded with. I feel like you're getting very sick and tired of people in your life who are silent, who are not trying to be a part of it, and who are not adding any sort of love, interest, benefit, or value there. So as for the outcome that's present, Libra, I think you're starting to recognize that even if you have a small circle is better than a bunch of fake friends. Okay? Even having one person who's real as fuck in your life is way better than having like 10 fake-ass friends that really don't care for you, like that one person really does. So with all this being said, Libra, I feel like you're recognizing that you're done and over being with people who don't provide true communication, being with people who don't show you true love and don't show true and genuine interest in your life. I think you're over the people who are acting phony, and you only want to be surrounded by the people who are real. The thing is that, Libra, you've given so many people second chances. You've given so many people the benefit of the doubt. That's the thing that we got to focus on here. You've given people the benefit of the doubt, and they've just proved over and over again that they're not going to take any sort of actions to show you that they care. So with that being said, you're done giving people the benefit of the doubt. You're going to start judging them right off the way they treat you. And if they ain't treating you right, well, guess what? They're not going to be in this cool ass circle. Okay? And it is what it is. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Hey, yo. Thank you so much, by the way, for the $19.99 donation, Meredith. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, my love. I really appreciate that, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. A card had fell. Anyways, man, going all the way back to my earth signs, what do we got coming through for my Virgo gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for the Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Thank you, everybody, for all your compliments, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm seeing like 95% of the comments like, Ant, I fuck with your haircut. And the other 5% are like focused on the reading. Thank you guys, though. I appreciate all the nice compliments. I've been wanting a haircut for a minute. You know, obviously with COVID and shit, we couldn't, but now they finally opened, so I was able to get one. By the way, just letting you guys know, getting a haircut with a mask on was not the best experience, especially when your hair kind of falls off right into your mask and now your hair is kind of on your face. It was not a fantastic time. Although, you know, haircuts for men are very quick, so that's something that I appreciate about being a guy. It's like 1, 2, 3, you're done in 20 minutes, you know? So that's really awesome. But either way, thank you guys for those compliments. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's see what messages we got coming through for you. Hopefully all is well. What's happening? Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the 7 of Cups. So you might be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think right now you're in a position where you want to experience more experiences. As funny as that sounds, you want to live and experience more experiences. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look. Your current energy is the 9 of Cups, and the person you're dealing with is the World card, and the outcome that's present here is the 2 of Cups in reverse. Virgo, I don't think this is about you and the person you're dealing with. I think this is all about you, yourself, and you. I really feel like you're in a position right now where you do not feel like you have traveled the world in the way that you've wanted to, where you don't feel like you've done the things you've wanted to in this life. I feel like a lot of you guys right now want to travel. I feel like a lot of you guys right now want to have more life experiences. And I feel like a lot of you guys right now want to figure out who you are. 2 of Cups in reverse. Because the 2 of Cups in reverse means that you don't feel 110% connected to who you actually are yet, and I feel like you're still figuring that out. But here's the thing, Virgo, you need to remember, it's okay to not have who you are figured out. I think that a lot of people rush their lives to come into this space to realize who they actually are. And the truth of the situation is that everyone else is always going to have their own perception of who you are to them, but only you will see who you really are to yourself. And that's something that's very powerful that I want to talk about. Remember, Virgo, you can be anybody you want to be. You can be anybody you desire to be. But if you're in a space right now where you're confused and you don't feel like you know who you are just yet, don't rush that process. Continue living your life. Continue having experiences, and everything is going to come full circle to you in the end. You know, a lot of people find themselves in life lost, in quotations, but sometimes you have to stop looking for yourself in order to find out who you really are. And that's something I needed to do. I needed to go with the flow of life. I needed to enjoy my life and just do random shit and go ahead and do fun shit and talk to people and see these friends and see these individuals, and just, I had to have those experiences to come into alignment with who I am. And regardless, each and every single day, I'm still changing and thriving as a person. And that's what's so beautiful about life, is that even though eventually you come into alignment with who you are, you're always going to keep evolving and growing. And that's what I wanted to touch bases on as well. So nonetheless, Virgo, for those of you here that feel like you need more life experiences, stop trying to rush to figure out who you are. Just continue going with the flow of life and having the experiences that you have and taking the opportunities that come your way. You should never rush it. You should always enjoy the present moment. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, okay? And just, not even that, hold on, man, before we keep it popping, just to throw this out here, man, in life, I know that sometimes we're just never really, I feel like we're not always very appreciative of where we are in the present moment. I feel like we are always constantly wanting to be somewhere else. We're always constantly wanting to be in our dream future. We're always constantly wanting to have the house and the money and the cars and the family and this, that, and the third. We're always wanting to be ahead, but we're never just sitting back, relaxing, and appreciating what's going on right now. Even if your present moment isn't the best moment, there's got to be something good going on, at least one good thing that you can look at that's happening right now. You know, that's real experience. You know, you're not going to be having experiences if you're constantly trying to be in the future. In order to have an experience, you got to be right here in the present moment. You got to take all that in, soak in the whole entire moment you're experiencing right now. So I just want to throw that out there. I think we try to rush our lives ahead so much. I really do feel like we're always trying to rush to the future. But by the time you're at the future, you're in the present moment anyways. So stop trying to rush to the future. Just take a moment to sit back, breathe, and take in where your life is at right now. Whether it's in a good place, whether it's in a bad place. Take in where your life is at right now. See what you love, see what you don't love, see what you should change, and see what you're happy with. Analyze your life and live it and go with the flow. We should stop rushing trying to get to the other side, and we should enjoy where we're at first. Okay? Let's keep popping, man, moving forward. Thank you for the 1111 donation. Much appreciated. Pound Mount is Tarot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $10, Phyllis K. Much appreciated. And thank you for becoming a member, Danielle. Much appreciated as well. Thank you guys for those donations. And thank you again, Danielle, for becoming a member. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Cancer gang? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer this weekend. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Cancer gang. Goddamn, baby. Let's get one last shuffle. Let's see what we got going on. The Cancers want to chat. Let's take a look, man. Cancer. The overall energy for you guys here is the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like this weekend is going to be Cancer's unfiltered. I feel like you really don't give a fuck. You guys are going to be bluntest as shit this weekend. Blunt as fuck, honest as fuck, bluntest as fuck. I really feel this energy where Cancer is not filtered this weekend, and we'll get a little bit more into that. Stepping into your current energy, you got here the Empress, which is awesome. Person you're dealing with here, Four of Swords in reverse. Outcome that's present here is the Devil. So, I'm seeing two situations, Cancer. This weekend, you may be dealing with yourself, or you may be dealing with another person. Let's take a look at yourself first. Cancer, moving to the weekend here. Your current energy is the Empress. Your overall energy is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Moving into this weekend, you're being brutally fucking honest with yourself about where you're at right now, where you've allowed yourself to stop growing, and where you need to grow. This is like you analyzing yourself this weekend, recognizing that there has been things you've reinvested yourself into that may potentially not be the best for you. So for example, Cancer, let's go back to the past for a second. Let's say in the past you did something that was unhealthy. Well, it feels to me that now you may be reinvesting in some of those same unhealthy habits that you used to invest in the past. So for some of you Cancers here, you're coming to that self-recognition this weekend that you've been investing in old unhealthy habits, and it's time for you to be honest with yourself, and it's time for you to say, you know what, I gotta release that negative energy, and I gotta keep trying to do better and moving forward. Because I think, Cancer, sometimes we make commitments to ourselves, and even though we truly want to do better, sometimes we just get caught up in doing the same shit in the past that we used to do, and sometimes it's hard to get out of there, man. We're only human, right? And we're very emotional beings, Cancer, so it's really easy to get back into the flow of doing shit that hurts us rather than doing the things that help us. Because we've been in pain, Cancer. We've been in positions where hurting ourselves is all we knew. You know, some of us Cancers never knew how to love ourselves until recently. So with all that being said, Cancer gang, I do feel like some of you guys are recognizing the same old habits you've been reinvesting into that are unhealthy for you. And this weekend, you're going to be brutally fucking honest with yourself, and you're going to say to yourself, you know what? Even though I fucked up, even though I reinvested, I still have the opportunity to keep focusing on letting go of those negative habits and doing things that feed my soul instead of disrupt my soul. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Now, the second thing that I was seeing for some of you Cancers, if this reading is not about yourself, you may be connecting with somebody of your past this weekend. There may be someone here who's trying to come back into your life, especially after you've already moved on. And if this is the case, Cancer, it's going to be very frustrating for you. We got here the Devil card. I don't feel like you're going to be giving this person the benefit of the doubt. I don't feel like you're even going to be giving this person attention. So if someone of your past does message you this weekend, Cancer, it seems to me that you might just leave them unread. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay? So based on what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, the first reading that I saw, if this is about yourself, this weekend, you're recognizing that even though you may make mistakes, you're going to continue to strive to do better, okay? And that is something that I want to talk about real quick. Guys, in life, we're going to make fucking mistakes. We're going to make so many mistakes, man. We're going to make a shitload of mistakes. I made a shitload of mistakes. Y'all have made a shitload of mistakes. Everybody's made mistakes, man. So in life, we're going to make so many mistakes. But you got to learn from them, and you got to strive to do better. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn from them and strive to do better. And that's what I'm seeing here for you Cancers here this weekend. It's this energy of accepting the fact that you are making mistakes, but it's time to do better, and it's time to get yourself back in that positive mindset. Now, the other way I was seeing it for you, Cancer, is that if you're dealing with somebody of your past, chances are they're getting left on red, okay? Someone from your past may be trying to message you this weekend, and as you're in your Empress energy, you know your worth, you know your value, and you know they ain't worth your time. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, okay? Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire. What do we got coming through from our beautiful Sagittarius gang? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. Excuse me. I definitely cannot wait until Mercury retrograde is over. I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but anytime Mercury is in retrograde, for some reason, I always find it so hard to communicate. Like, even when I'm reading and doing my tarot readings, I find it so hard to say the right words or to not stutter or stammer over my words. It's so weird. I don't know if anybody else experiences that. Was just wondering if anybody does, because I do know other tarot readers that feel that way as well. All right, messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Saggy. Let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Yeah, right? Like, everybody else experiences that shit too. It's so hard to fucking communicate sometimes. Oh, man. It's always such a tedious thing, but I agree. Anyways, Sagittarius, your overall energy here is the Queen of Cups. I like it, man. You can be connecting possibly with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is the Queen of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Five of Swords, and the outcome that's present, Sag, is the Six of Pentacles. So, right off the bat, Sagittarius, it feels to me that someone you're connecting with is definitely in a position where they're making some mistakes. And I feel like you're delivering. This is so similar to what the Libras were doing too. Sag, someone in your life right now is acting very out of pocket. They're very disrespectful. They're not treating you how you deserve to be treated. They're not being humble. They're in a position where they're just not being who they are. You know, it's almost like they're acting like a completely different person. And as much as you want to say you're over it, I think you're disappointed in someone's actions because you genuinely care about the person you're dealing with. Queen of Cups. I feel this energy, Sag, that somebody's changing, and they're changing into a very miserable person. And they're spreading a lot of their misery onto you. And with all that being said, you really just miss who they used to be. You don't like this person they're transforming into. You don't like this person they're changing into. And you wish that this wasn't the case. Because as for the outcome that's present, Six of Pentacles, you wish that the individual you're dealing with would be who they always were. And now you feel like you don't even know them. So I do feel like you're kind of going through this grief this weekend and possibly moving past the weekend. It feels like you're going into this grief, Sagittarius, where you're grieving the loss of a friend. You're grieving the loss of a person that you used to know versus who they're becoming now. This person that used to be very close to you is becoming very, very different. And it feels like they're becoming a very miserable person. And you're missing who they were, but now there's something that you don't want to be around. And it is grief. Even though this may not be some sort of physical death, it is still grief that you're dealing with because you're mourning over the loss of somebody that you've always loved, and now they're not that same person. Okay? So I empathize and I sympathize with the Sagittarians who are dealing with this. I've dealt with situations like this in my life before, of people just changing into something that I no longer could love. It happens. And with all that being said, Sag, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself this weekend, and recognize that, eventually people show you their true colors. And eventually, when people stop resonating with you, that's all for a reason. It's meant for better people to enter your life moving forward. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to Earth, Water, Fire, my air signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Aquarius gang? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 637 people in the chat, guys, please drop a like. Thank you all so much for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Aquarian. Let's see what we got going on with you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Aquarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you may be connecting with a Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. You've been very patient, and patience is a virtue. That's kind of that was the straight up thing I just heard right now. You've been very patient, and patience is a virtue. Your current energy here is the Four of Wands. The person you're dealing with, Aquarius, is the World in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is the Page of Wands. So you're in a space right now, Aquarius, where you genuinely feel like you're not trying to turn your back on commitments and friendships with individuals you fuck with for the longest of times, but you're starting to see that you need to experience something new in your life. You're starting to see that you're outgrowing people. And with all that being said, I feel like you're trying to take some people with you, but you're starting to recognize that as you're ascending, as you are expanding, as you are becoming a different person more and more every single day, you can't take everyone with you that you used to be with on the daily. You can't take everyone with you on your ascension. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you're really focused right now on raising your vibration. You're really focused on living the best life you possibly can. And you've been very patient to try to see if there was still connections there with people of your past. But you're just starting to see that you're on some different shit. You're just starting to see that you're a different person, resonating with a different frequency, resonating with a different energy. You're recognizing that you ascended and you became a different person. And when you're not on the same vibrational plane as another individual, that means you and the person you're dealing with stop resonating. So I'm seeing that you're outgrowing people and you're making room for new people to come and enter into your life. And even though it's something that's supposed to be sad, when you start detaching from individuals you used to fuck with on the daily, I don't feel like you're sad right now, Aquarius. I feel like you're kind of happy and excited to what the future holds. I feel like you're kind of happy and excited to let go of all the people you dealt with in the past and to get ready to experience what's happening moving forward. I feel like you're excited for that. You've been very patient, but you've recognized you're on some different shit and you're not on that same vibrational plane as you were with people of your past. So you're ready to release, you're ready to move forward, and you're ready to accept whom you'll be meeting in the future. You know, that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. And at the end of the day, it's okay to not be sad over it. It's okay to be excited to where your future goes. In life, we're always going to change. And you are not the same person as you used to be in the past, and that's totally and completely okay. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Capricorn gang? Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 609 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank y'all for coming out, man. It's much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff, okay? Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the Star card in reverse. You may be connecting with an Aquarius for some. Your current energy is the Six of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the outcome that's present, Capricorn, is the Seven of Cups. Based on this current energy, and by the way, Capricorn, hold on. We got to cap this reading. We got to talk. Capricorn, y'all got some throat chakra shit going on. And when I tell you, I tried doing your July reading today, man. I woke up this morning, Capricorn, and you guys are next on the list, and I'm like, all right, I got to do the Capricorn reading. When I tell you, the moment I started the Capricorn reading, my throat chakra was all sorts of fucked up. And the moment when I just got to your reading right now, is when my throat chakra really started acting up. So if there's something you got to say to somebody, if there's something that you got to get off your chest, if there's something that you got to explain to another person or possibly yourself, if there's a part of yourself that you need to embrace and speak it and own up to it, then take the time this weekend to do that. Clear that throat chakra, baby. Speak your motherfucking truth for any of the Capricorns that need to speak their truth. Because I've been feeling the throat chakra issues, baby. Lord, I've been feeling it. I tried doing your reading 2 days ago. I tried doing your reading yesterday. I tried doing your reading today. And I couldn't figure out why. It's because you got to speak what's going on with yourself. And if you don't communicate about that, shit's only going to build up and get worse. So for any Capricorns that's got to speak their truth right now, I really encourage you this weekend to speak whatever's going on with you and to, admit what your feelings are. All right? And if that resonates, cool. If it don't resonate, it's not your message. Okay? Now, Capricorn, getting into your reading here. We got here the Star card in reverse, the Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. It feels to me that whoever you're connecting with here is an individual who's got very back and forth, ungrounded energy. You're connecting with a person who tells you they love you and then they hate you. You're connecting with a person who says nice things to you and then can go right back and say mean things to you. It's a very bipolar energy I feel like you're surrounded by. And with all that being said, I feel like you're starting to notice that you don't feel very empowered around this person. You don't feel very positive around this person. You don't feel very happy around them. It feels to me that someone in your energy has been putting you down. And even though there's times where they can lift you up, they continuously just pull you right back down again. It seems to me, Capricorn, that you're connecting with somebody who, no matter what positive things they say about you, the negative things they say about you impact you a hell of a lot more. And that's a problem. When someone's negative things they say impacts you way more than the positive things they say, then you know you're connecting with somebody that is definitely causing a problem. As for the outcome that's present, Seven of Cups, I think it's your time to fly, Capricorn. I think it's your time to pick up and meet new people. I think it's your time to surround yourself with individuals who are not going to give you that negative energy, who are not going to put you down, and surround yourself with people who are not even always, like, you need to surround yourself with people who are always going to pick you up, bro. Like, I've known people in my life who've put me down and then picked me right back up, and I've never understood why I stood in that energy. Like, I never understood why I surrounded myself with individuals who would bring me down and then lift me back up only to bring me right back down again. Shit, I only surround myself with people who lift me up now. I don't surround myself with people who bring me down. Because the more you surround yourself with that kind of energy, the more you allow people to have authority over the way you feel and tell you that you're not good enough and tell you that you're not successful. That's the more authority you give people to tell you who you are when people don't know jack shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can't tell you who you are. You can only tell people who you are. Because no one's ever going to know your true experience. So from what I'm seeing here right now for you, Capricorn, I think it's time to really start considering surrounding yourself with some better people. I think it's time to consider surrounding yourself with a group that lifts you up and doesn't bring you down. Or plays the manipulation game where they'll lift you up and then bring you right back down again. I think it's time to really consider who you're surrounding yourself with. And I think it's time to no longer let people test your worth or tell you how worthy you are. I think you should let people completely stop telling you who you are, how you should feel, and if you're worthy. Fuck what other people's opinions are. Your opinion is the only opinion that matters. Your opinion is the only opinion that matters, not what somebody else is saying to you. Point blank period. All right? So I want you to get into that energy where you recognize that nobody's ever going to be able to tell you who you are and talk or speak on your experience. You can only speak on yours. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Got to get to some donations real quick. Thank you so much. Studio supporting local artists. Thank you for the $10. Happy 4th of July to you as well. Much appreciated. Thank you, Corin, for the $2.79. Much appreciated. Thank you so much once again, SLA. Thank you, Wildlight Tarot, for the $4.99. Jesus, Capricorn, you guys really gotta fucking work that throat chakra. Thank you, Wildlight Tarot, for the $4.99. Much appreciated. Absolutely love watching you, and thank you for spreading your light. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. All right? All right, guys. If I missed a donation, I do apologize, but the donations were flying the fuck by. All right. Whew! Capricorn, I'm releasing your energy. God damn. Let me get a sip of my drink real quick, and then we'll keep it popping, okay? Woo! All right. Going all the way to my beautiful water signs. What do we got coming through for my Scorpio gang? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? For the 627 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. All right, Scorpio. The overall energy for you guys, very similar to the Capricorn. You got here the Star card in reverse. So, you may be connecting with a Aquarius possibly. Your current energy is the Queen of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Moon in reverse. And the outcome that's present, Scorpio, is the Ace of Pentacles. Huh. So, you can be connecting with a Pisces or possibly an Aquarius. You may be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn as well. I think that you're tired of being your number one enemy, Scorpio. This is the energy of you being tired of bringing yourself down all on your own. I think that you have allowed your negative emotions to get in the way of your light so many times that you're not allowing yourself to do that anymore. I think that you've let your negative emotions about yourself cloud your opportunities and allow you to miss your opportunities so many times that you're sick and tired of that. I think you're starting to recognize that the shadow side of yourself, the dark side of yourself, the negative mind that you may have been a part of has really pushed you away from good opportunities that you could have taken. And I really do feel that this weekend, you're no longer allowing yourself to let your shadow side run you because your shadow side is not the light. Your shadow side is what you need to heal from. So with all this being said right now, for my Scorpio gangs, I really do feel this empowering energy coming up to you this weekend. The energy of release, the energy of renewal, the energy of embracing who you are, what you desire, and what you're going to go ahead and get. So we got here the Queen of Wands and the Moon card in reverse. No longer are you going to let your emotions get in the way of your happiness. And it's funny, right? Because you're saying to yourself, how could my emotions get in the way of my happiness? The negative ones you have can. Because when you allow your shadow side to run you and consume you, that's right then and there when you're pushing away your own light. The truth of the situation is that your shadow side, you're meant to go into it. You're meant to be in your shadow side. Okay? And your shadow side is what you need to learn from. But when you sit in the shadow for way too long, that darkness consumes you. And I don't think a lot of people recognize that. And I'll say it again. When you sit in that shadow for way too long, that darkness consumes you. We need to learn from our shadow side, but not indulge in it. So with all this being said, Scorpio, I feel like you're not letting those negative emotions get into the way of anything anymore. You are allowing yourself to simply realize, Ace of Pentacles, it's time for me to use both of those energies to my advantage. It's time for me to use my shadow side to learn from what I need to heal, but it's time for me to start projecting my light instead of projecting my darkness. So with all this being said, Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles, you're now getting ready to open yourself up to new opportunities, and you're now allowing yourself to not get blocked by your own subconscious or negative thoughts. You're allowing yourself to be free from that and really engage in the new opportunities coming up ahead moving forward. So I like this transformational energy we're seeing coming into the weekend for you, because this is you now working with both your shadow and your light side. No longer are you allowing the shadow to overcast the light, you're allowing yourself to learn from your shadow, but therefore now project the light. So it's looking really awesome. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. And by the way, replying to this person, Patricia or whatever, who's talking shit in my chat. If any of my mods want to remove her, feel free to. If you want to let her talk her shit, she can. But Patricia, I'm talking to you, honey. First of all, I'm not in the basement no more. I live in an entirely different house. So I'm on the second floor, number one, not in the basement. Number two, if you want to say I have no insight, that's your opinion. That's totally cool. That's totally fine. But if there are people here who do find value in what I say, or if there are people here who do find value in the insight that I provide, then that's for them. I never understood why people come into these chats or try that. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, just be a little respectful, man. If you have a disagreeing opinion, then go somewhere where you resonate with. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. Going all the way to, we finished out my water signs. We finished out my fire signs. Nope, we're on my fire signs, right? Earth, water. Yep, going to my fire. What do we got coming through for my Aries gang? And holy shit, Connell. God damn, baby. Thank you for the $100 donation. Much appreciated. Spot on. The last few days and weeks, I've been so anxious and angry that I have felt, hold on one second, that I felt stuck and unfulfilled. Your advice this whole reading is enlightening and helpful. Thank you, Connell. I'm really happy that I could help. I do appreciate that. Thank you for that $100 donation. This week has been really intense. You know what's weird? We started off this week, I feel pretty strong. I felt really good at the beginning of this week. I felt really great. I felt like the energy was pretty on par. It was on point. But after Wednesday, it was like this weird kind of like tick down. You know what I'm saying? It was like this very weird energy started to come through at the second half of the week, which was about the midweek, Wednesday. The energy kind of went down a little bit. It was like we really needed to work through something. So I feel like the collective right now is working through whatever personal energies they have to. But at the beginning of the week, everything was a lot lighter. After Wednesday, it started to get a lot more heavier. But we're also very close to July 12th, even though we just started July now. July 12th, Mercury retrograde going direct. So within the next 2 weeks, the energy should be lightening up, which is something that I'm very happy to hear. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, let's keep it popping, baby. Going all the way to my beautiful Aries. What do we got going on? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. For the 671 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank y'all for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. All right, Aries, let's see what we got going on for you. Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be connecting possibly here with a Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is the Four of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Chariot in reverse, and the outcome that's present here is the Six of Wands in reverse. You may be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You also may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries, I think that you're ready for the new. I think that you're done blocking opportunities for yourself. And I think you're allowing yourself to recognize that maybe you are deserving of some happiness. I feel like you've been scared to be vulnerable with other people when it comes towards love due to the fact that maybe you felt like you weren't enough for those other types of people. And now you're allowing yourself to be able to give time to that, because I do feel too, Aries, this is what's interesting. Aries, I feel like you've been single for a while because you felt like your lifestyle did not have time for other people. So some of you Aries may have felt that way. You may have been in a position where you were like, my lifestyle is busy. I do a lot for myself. I don't have enough time for other individuals. But now I feel like you want to make time. And also, I feel like in your past, you may have not felt good enough to be with another person, or maybe you didn't feel like love was something that you desired. But I do feel like now you're starting to recognize that you want to settle down a little bit. I think that you've been on your own for so long, or single for so long, that you kind of want to be open and ready to settle down with somebody. You want to be able to make time for that. In the past, maybe you had no time for love. Maybe you were about your business. Maybe you were about whatever it is that you had going on. But I do feel this vibe of you actually wanting to make time for love right now, but there is this huddle that you got to work through. You have to work through currently, Aries. You got to work through the feeling of being feared or fearful of rejection. You know, you got to work through that feeling of fear of if somebody's going to accept me, if somebody's going to love me for who I am, or if somebody's going to want me. You got to work through those types of fears in order to give yourself to love. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, guys. Working through the chakra issues here today. Really do apologize. But nonetheless, with all this being said, Aries, I really do feel like you want to give yourself a chance for love, but at the same time, you are scared of being hurt because you've been so used to being on your own. And that's a difficult cycle to break out of. When you've been on your own for so long, it's a very difficult cycle to be able to open yourself up to another person and to get comfortable with being with another person. It's not that easy, and it's not as easy as people think it would be, because you've been so used to taking care of yourself for so long that when you allow another person to love you and when you allow another person to take care of you, it's a very weird feeling. So with all this being said, Aries, I do feel like you're ready to make time for other people, but at the same time, there is a lot of fear that might be holding you back because it's something that is uncomfortable. But what I say to you, and I say all the time, I think you should get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Take a risk, open yourself up, and see how you like it. If you don't like being vulnerable with other people, Aries, or if you don't like the idea of being in a relationship or making time for another person, if you give it a chance and you realize you don't like it, go right back to being single. But hey, you might give it a chance and you might find the love of your life. You never necessarily know. Okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to we got here Earth, Water, Fire. Going to my air signs, last but not least. What's cracking for my beautiful Gemini gang? What's going on, baby? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. All right, Gemini. Let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening, baby? Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the Eight of Swords in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy is the Nine of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Wands. And the outcome that's present, Gemini, is the Six of Wands. Ooh. Moving into this weekend, it's interesting because you're not even overthinking, but you feel this weird, sad energy. Have you guys ever felt sad out of nowhere for like no fucking reason? You have no idea why you feel sad. You have no idea why you feel so weird. You just feel off and you can't explain it. I feel that energy coming towards you guys this weekend, but then I also see you starting to recognize something. If my energy feels off, if I can't understand why I feel some weird random type of way, then I don't need to allow myself to feel that way. I have this feeling that you guys are starting to learn that you have the control over the way you feel a lot more than you necessarily think. So for example, if you're feeling upset and you're not necessarily sure why you feel so upset or why you feel a certain type of way, then you can come to recognize that if there is no valid reason for me to possibly be upset, then do I have to keep allowing myself to feel this way? Because keep in mind, we allow ourselves to feel the feelings we feel. We can either allow ourselves to feel it, or we can decide to choose to resonate with a different type of feeling. So from what I'm feeling for you guys here, Gemini, I feel like this weekend you guys are learning that you have a little bit more control over your feelings than you actually think. And if you're in a position right now where you don't understand why it is that you feel, you can choose to let that go and not have to resonate with it. You can make a choice to say, you know what? This doesn't serve me. I don't know why I'm in this weird negative energy, and I'm going to allow myself to release this because I don't see a valid reason to why I feel the way I feel, and it's time for me to put my focus and energy into something better. And also, remember, where your attention goes, energy flows. So if your attention is focused on this weird feeling that you don't know why it is you're feeling, your energy is going to keep flowing there. If you decide to say, you know what? Today's a weird day. I feel a little weird. I'm not necessarily sure why I feel this way, but I'm going to go focus on something positive. Well, guess what? Where your attention goes, energy flows. And that's something that I always love saying because it's something that's so true. So be mindful of where your attention is at this weekend, Gemini. Keep yourself really focused on things that are positive, things that are healthy for you guys, and keep your focus on shit that's fun. It's the weekend. Most of you guys are off of work, and if you guys are off of work, do something that's super fun. Go watch your favorite TV show. Go order your favorite food this weekend. Go take a walk in nature or go to the beach or something if it's open near you. Do something to really grab your attention in a very positive manner this weekend, okay? Because every time we feel some type of way, if we don't know why we feel that way, then why do we have to continue to allow ourselves to feel that way? Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Anyways, man, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to the weekend reading. I truthfully appreciate it. Guys, I fucking apologize. I don't know what's going on with my throat right now. Ever since that Capricorn reading, I'm telling you, okay, I've had the craziest throat chakra issues, and I gotta definitely take care of that, okay? So I really do apologize for having so much throat problems. Thank you guys, though, for still watching. Much appreciated. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Thank you all so much for all being here, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna go have some tea for sure, the lavender coat, I will. But I want to thank you guys for being here regardless. I really do appreciate that. For the 580 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming through. For everybody who sent in a donation today, much appreciated. Thank you. And thank you so much, Violator. Yes, it is very much so pathetic. There are so many trolls in this chat today, which is probably why my throat chakra is fucked up, because I could go off, but I'm not going to. I'm holding back on these trolls because they really don't deserve my energy. But either way, trolls, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm going to wish you love. I don't know why you have to be so hateful, but I wish you love. Have a good one. Yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for being here. If you're new and you fuck with the vibes and you fuck with the channel, drop a sub down below. I would love to expand my soul family. And for the people who sent in donations, you guys are appreciated. Guys, have an awesome and amazing rest of your weekend, and I will see all of you guys on Monday. Have a good one, everybody. Have a good 4th of July if you guys celebrate it, and I will see you guys later. All right? Much love. Peace.